Hi, I hope everyone's doing well today. Today, I want to talk about childhood trauma, right? I saw this quote that said, heal the child within and you heal the adult without. So envision every single childhood experience as seeds planted into new soil. In this soil, you're going to plant healthy experiences, but you're also going to have to plant unhealthy experiences. Both of them will continue to grow. One with good fruits, and those fruits are going to come from the positive seeds planted, the healthy seeds planted, and your harvest is going to flourish and expand, causing a good mindset, right? Healthy relationships, success, confidence, all the positive things. But on the other hand, we have unhealthy seeds planted, causing a bad harvest, but it's going to continue to grow. The problem is that it grows into negative emotions, which can also become negative actions. That bad seed will grow, but it's going to grow in the areas of like anger, fear, resentment, anxiety, depression, low self esteem, unhealthy attachments to places, people, things, unhealthy patterns, unhealthy relationships, which can lead to narcissism as well. But the most common thing is substance abuse. Substances tend to become a tool used to mask the pain and intense emotions that are too hard to face, which lead right into addiction. Now, you have a field where good seeds were planted as well as bad seeds. And if not attended to properly, it's going to cause a bad harvest. So, healing from childhood trauma is the only option if you're seeking to live a positive, healthy life. And to be honest, in my healing experience, this had to be one of the toughest areas for me, but it was also the biggest eye opener of the whole process. It became clear to me why I had always felt a certain way, acted a certain way, responded a certain way. My seeds were planted as young as the age of 5. So imagine the trauma I had to face. And as I sifted through every hurtful experience. What helped me was instead of avoiding it, as painful as it might have been, I faced it. And let me tell you, through that process, I discovered parts of me that I never knew were affected. I discovered parts of me that I didn't even know existed. And what I learned through that process, all the areas of myself that I kept hidden were for my own protection. So bringing those parts of me into life helped me heal from what once was way too painful. I learned why they say hurt people is simply a projection of their own pain. Through this process, you learn that forgiveness, it isn't about the person who hurt you. Forgiveness is how you free yourself from what once had a hold on you. Forgiveness isn't for anyone else. Forgiveness is for you. Because when you forgive, you release the trauma that once had you captive. When you forgive, you break those chains, you break those cycles. So, forgiving helps you to let go of that life changing event that once caused the trauma to begin with. When you let it go, it no longer has the power to hurt you. Holding on is where you keep reliving that pain, and it tends to be that cycle. So, forgiveness helps you to release yourself from that cycle, break those chains. Healing from traumatic experiences is necessary to have a healthy life, have a healthy relationship with people, family members, friends, coworkers. But most importantly, you have a healthy relationship with you. And healing sometimes it may be done alone, but sometimes therapy might be a good option. And either way, it's okay as long as you're trying to take care of it and address it and no longer avoiding it. You got to give yourself credit and take the necessary steps to heal from things that no longer serve you. Some tips I found were pretty healthy for me. Things that helped me along the way were journaling, um, self reflection, and just facing those feelings that we tend to suppress. When they come up, you address them, face them, and then it's easier to let it go. You're going to have to trust yourself as well. You're going to have to forgive anyone who ever hurt you. You're going to have to even forgive yourself. And therapy is always a good option. And at some point, writing a letter to your inner child, letting them know that they're safe is a big step, and you'll feel the difference. So, in this process, you're going to find yourself. That's for sure. You're going to find the one that you were always created to be, the one that God has always had a beautiful plan for. The main thing is that you continue, even when it's painful. You continue to push through the darkness, even when it's uncomfortable. Because what awaits on the other side of that is the best version of you. So keep going. You got this. And as always, stay blessed.